Thanks, guys. We're here from Bloomington, Indiana on Jerry Yeagley Field after Indiana again took down Ohio State 2-0. Another victory for the Hoosiers as they remain undefeated. And Josh, really what happened today?
Well, it was just a classic Indiana game. They have not trailed all season long, and that was the case once again today. Haven't given up a goal in over 779 minutes. That happened again today. They just keep on rolling on offense, on defense. Mason Toye scored 2 goals today, and just all-around great performance from Indiana.
And you mentioned Mason Toye's 2 goals. Just how confident does he look out there on the pitch? Just only a freshman leading the team with 8 goals already.
Yeah, he's just flying right now. And when strikers get goals, they're feeling good about themselves. He's scoring a lot of goals. We were talking to him after the match. He feels really good about where he's at, just kind of mentally and physically. He's putting the ball in the back of the net. He's doing what's being asked of him, which I think is very important, and he's also being challenged a little bit by his teammates, by his coaches, winning balls in the air, holding balls up in the attack. So he's doing a lot for this Indiana team, and it's really showing out on the pitch.
Now, what was different about today's match in regards to how they played with weather? How did physicality come into play as well? Because that's something I personally noticed.
Yeah, well, Frankie Moore said they like playing in this type of weather. It's a little bit chilly. It means the tournament's right around the corner. It means they can run all day. I think he called it run all day weather, something like that. But they like to get out and run. They're kind of a physical team, so I mean I think that the weather kind of suits their style of play. They're not really hampered by the weather in any way. They were playing well, and I think they feel good about where they're at right now.
And you mentioned the tournament coming up soon, down the line. Looking just forward, Butler this week, what should we expect out of Indiana as they go up to Butler?
Well, Butler's another in-state team that is pretty good. They've been in the rankings a lot this season. I think they've fallen off a little bit as of late, but still should be a great game. 2 in-state teams. Last year was a fantastic game. 3-2 win in overtime. Austin Poncho scored the winner. So these 2 teams have a lot of history with each other. Indiana saw them play here on this pitch earlier this season. Didn't play them, but they were here. So they might have a little bit of a scattering report there, but other than that, should be a fantastic matchup. Butler and Indiana, always 2 good teams.
So you have it there. Indiana takes down Ohio State 2-0, 8 straight shutout, 12th of the season as Indiana remains undefeated, and it'll be interesting to see if they can do it again against Butler this week.